everyone, and welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is Ana Hill.
And I'm Fuljens. Happy Monday and
happy Eclipse Day.
Or if you got lots of clouds and fog, it's
no, because you still got to experience it, right?
Yes.
So it's something that okay, it happened the way it was supposed to happen.
Definitely.
Right? So that's that. So for you, if you experienced it, if you were on the path of totality, please let us know where you were, what you were doing, what you felt. Has this been the first one that you have experienced? For me, at least,
me too.
It has been the first totality. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen eclipses before, but it was, for example, Paul, you were mentioning that you had experienced 37%, and the same thing over here. But today, we were lucky enough to be in the path of totality, and it's an experience that I now see why people travel to experience this.
Yeah. For us, since we had the cloud cover, we couldn't really document, on camera and whatnot, right? Because there's a lot of clouds. But so it was best to just be in the moment, and we were all standing outside and just watching it turn dark in our surroundings. And just listening to the animals freak out also.
Yeah.
The birds were just doing some interesting
Back and
things.
forth, yeah.
They were flying around. They were saying, "Listen, it's about to get dark. Let's go to bed." And then when the sun came back out, they were like, "Caw, wait, come back."
And I mean, and a lot of people did interesting things during this, because it's something that is going to perhaps happen or be experienced by some of us once in a lifetime. So there were some people who got married during the eclipse, and I cannot wait to read how was it, right? Where they're playing Total Eclipse of the Heart,
Right.
where did they do it once it went
Did they say the
dark?
I do's like right as
the time,
yeah,
right?
the 100% totality.
At totality, and then the lights went on. That must have been a really fast vowels, depending on where they were.
Right.
But for example, our neighbor, the little one, as soon as he hit totality, he started playing basketball. So that was his thing, right? So when he's older, and he's still here in Syracuse, he's gonna say, "Oh yeah, during the eclipse, I was playing basketball."
Yeah.
So,
and then my barber, his daughter's birthday is today, which is pretty special birthday today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great. So let's see, fam. We have more stuff for you today, but we just had to get the eclipse out of the way. But let's see what's happening in the fam. See if you were.
Mr. Canellis, good to see you.
Hello, George.
Happy Eclipse Day. We have Strong Speak Fire in the house. Very good to see you here.
So you cannot make it this time around. Are you referring to the eclipse?
Right. Please let us know. VRM SZ Tax. Love it. Got to be in the place next time.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Either way. Matt Haas. Hello. Very good to see you. Mr. Moderator, where were you when the sun went out? That is the question of the evening.
Oh, 91%.
Matt got 91% was kind of meh.
Okay.
Nintendo Legal, good to see you.
Try 5%
with cloud. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh,
So-
Randy Cajun, sorry. Yeah, sorry. You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, people didn't get to really see. We got to see.
We got to see something.
Got to see something. Is amazing. And somebody else who got to see things was New York City and B&H and Sammy.
Yeah.
Right? They got to see some incredible stuff happening. I cannot wait to see those pictures, because if they made that huge line, it must have been because they were going to take some great pictures.
Yes.
So let's check it out.
Yeah, definitely. So there's an article on the New York Post. Says that B&H was dubbed the hottest club in town. I'm telling you, there's just this picture just shows people just swarming to get just solar eclipse glasses.
Let's show it. Yeah.
But then even better, Sammy was there, and Sammy had taken some video. Check this out. It's insane.
Was that today?
That was yesterday.
Yesterday,
This was yesterday. Everybody was trying to last minute trying to get their solar eclipse glasses and whatnot. And maybe they were trying to get some solar filters and whatnot.
Oh, they were trying, because
Yeah.
I read that they were trying to get all of that. I just don't
Yeah.
know why they waited till the last minute though. That was something. But look
Definitely.
at that, and then the pictures, the line. I want to see. I want to show the fam that line,
Yeah.
because I think that line was incredible to be for them, and so I cannot wait for the pictures.
Insane. Yeah, right. Exactly. I hope it was worth it.
Exactly.
Oh man, B&H on a Sunday too.
Yeah.
Look at that. Insane.
Yeah, so that's it. That's happening over there. I wonder what New York City's doing right now, like after all of the things.
After an interesting weekend, right? We had earthquakes, eclipse.
Oh my gosh, that's another thing, right? So people were thinking, this is the thing, right? They were thinking that there was something was gonna happen, and there was this thing where everything happens at once. So
Yeah.
we felt a little. Well, I felt a little thing. Fuljens was having his haircut, and I guess your head was vibrating that you couldn't feel anything.
Everybody on that strip, we didn't feel a thing. We didn't feel a thing, and it
Yeah.
was a long earthquake, right? It lasted pretty.
Yeah,
good,
like I was
10
sitting,
seconds.
I was sitting
Didn't feel
editing a
thing.
video, and my chair started shaking, and I was like, "What's going on here?" I thought that it was the wind, because we were having some wind. I see outside, look outside, and there's nothing happening. There's no wind like that to move my chair. So then I got up, and then it's still shaking. So I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is an earthquake," because in DR I have experienced earthquakes. So I was like, "Okay, cool, not cool, but right." So I'm like, So I stood up. Fam, some people say that Earth is flat, round, whatever it is, but I stood up. I stood up because I wanted to see what's going on, right? And then my body kept turning right by itself. It just kept rotating to the right, and I will bring myself to center again, and it will rotate again to the right. So does that mean that this Earth is circle?
No.
It's round.
I don't
know, but that whole thing
But
happened, so people
it
then
was-
were scared. We were scared a little bit about, oh my gosh, the eclipse is coming. There's an earthquake.
Yeah, back to back.
Where were you? Did you experience the earthquake? And New York City got it stronger than us.
Yeah, New York City.
Got it stronger than us.
The epicenter was in Jersey, and there were parts of was it Philly that got it? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but then Taiwan got it even worse. I mean,
few days
Taiwan,
prior.
a few days, 2 days prior to the earthquake that we had, then they had it. And so far so good with the eclipse. But anyway, where were you? Did you experience the earthquake? What do you think about this whole situation? Because this is a nice it's interesting what's happening right now, and we just don't know what to say. We just experience it, and just that's it. So let's see what's going on. Tatiana, hi.
Hello, Tati. Good to see you. I ended class early today so we could all see the eclipse. Yeah.
Nice.
Lots of places basically closed between the hours of 3 and 3:30, just so their employees can enjoy the eclipse. Pretty cool. Mr. Roth, hello.
Hello, Dan.
Good to see you here. Samuel, hello. Thank you for the footage. Filmed the eclipse today and got great footage in New Jersey.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah, share it.
B&H is closed Friday evening and Saturday, so that's why the rush on Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. They were still last minute. They should have went on Thursday.
Exactly.
Yeah, and California was like, come on. California is over here making fun of us every time we get an earthquake.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're like,
right.
we survived. We're earthquake survivors. And Paul is rolling his eyes.
It's kind of like similar to us when we have, because we're used to the snow. So when other people, like, for example, New York City or even Texas, they get snow, we're like, okay. But to that, right, they're not used to that. So they don't have the emergency, and they're not used to getting all that snow and piling it away and all of that. So it's okay that they freak out a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that is those are the things that are happening right now. But in other news, fam, we have Leap into Tools and Tactics that are going to be 24th into 26th, and if you have not registered, you should, because you are going to get some goodies, you're going to get some information. Also, this is all free free to register, but if you would like to have the replay so that you can catch it at your own time, then you will have the option of buying the event guide and replay pass.
Yeah, leap.ecamm.com, leap.ecamm.com. Over 1,000 registrants. Over 1,000 registrants so far, and counting.
Amazing. Yeah, and speaking of Leap, we have one of our own who's going to be here next Monday to talk about his Leap session. His Leap session is going to be all about file management for content creators. So that's going to be great. He's going to just give us a little sneak peek. He's not going to say anything about it because it's going to be for Leap.
Yes.
But I'm so excited to have Matt on the show.
It's going to be an awesome, fun time.
Yeah. Pun intended.
Yes.
Another awesome fun time that we're going to have, we have the trivia today that's totally different. It's fun. It's going to be one special bigger prize, and you will have to choose the correct answer for 3 correct answers. Not choose, but answer 3 correct answers to be able to win the prize. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be jumpy fun.
Yes.
So, all right. So, Fuljens, let's go into the Ecamm Live shows and what we have this week.
Definitely. We have an awesome week of Ecamm shows because Tatiana is going to be in the building. That is going to be, well, before Tatiana, we have Andy Lehman, actually.
Oh, yeah. Meet the Fam is back.
The Fam, yes. And that is this Wednesday, the 10th, at 12 p.m. It's going to be Meet the Fam. It's the return of Meet the Fam, and we're featuring Andy Lehman, followed by the 11th. That's going to be How to Overcome Virtual Stage Fright with Tatiana, and that is going to be April 11th at 11 a.m. 4/11 at 11. That's easy to remember. That is easy to remember. And also Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's another episode of Marshall Creates, Branding Your Podcast with Ecamm. That's this Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I believe on Friday at 2 p.m., it's a mystery. We have a mystery Ecamm Live demo. Who is it, you ask? Tune in and find out.
Tune in on Friday and find out. But we have had so many great questions in the Ecamm Live community. Speaking of Ecamm Live demo, but there were some questions that just filtered through because in Ecamm Live demo, Doc or whomever is covering it cover a lot of great information. But still in the community, there are some fan members who ask questions about specific things. And one of the questions that they were asking was this question. And so we're gonna show you what it is. But before, we're gonna show you this. Do you know that there is a shortcut to recover deleted built-in sound effects in Ecamm? So what that means, we're going to show you right now. So there are sound effects that come by default in Ecamm. And sometimes this happened to me when I first had Ecamm. I was playing around with the sound effects and I deleted one. I didn't know how to get it back. I went to Epidemic Sound, tried to find the applause. It wasn't coming back. And it is as easy as a keystroke, right?
Yeah.
So here it is how you do it.
Yeah. For example, these are the shortcuts. These are the sound effects you're referring to, right? These are the built-in Ecamm sound effects. Very helpful. Very useful. Oh, and actually, look at that. We're missing one. We're actually missing one.
Yeah, we can delete it. Okay,
we're missing applause. Applause is like, yeah.
That's the one that I deleted.
right? So that's gone.
Yeah.
And let's say you deleted this a few days ago and you realize that it's gone, right? So you cannot do commands. You cannot undo that.
Right.
So there is a way to restore your sound effects. Matter of fact, if we accidentally deleted
All of it?
all of them, oh my gosh, right?
I mean, you could just start it with one first, but
Right.
that's
But
fine.
let's say
right.
all of them
all
were
of them got
deleted.
deleted.
You simply hold down Option key and then click on the plus. Hold on Option key and click on plus and let's see what happens. Bam, everything is back, including applause.
And the thing, make sure with your keyboard sometimes, right? You have the Alt or the Option, so play around with that. In my keyboard, I have Alt. In Fuljens' keyboard, he has Option. So just make sure that if it's not working on one, then click the other one.
Yeah.
All right. So that is amazing. So it happens. You can, if you delete all of them, or if you just delete one, you can bring it right back like that.
Yes, definitely.
So I didn't reinstall Ecamm, which is what I thought that I had to do.
Right.
I just didn't use the applause anymore.
Right, you missed out. You missed out.
I missed out, but now let's see. So fam, again, as easy as that. Let's show it again.
Yeah. Come
As
back over
easy
here.
as that.
So let's delete these.
That's it.
Right, so
delete
let's say you just delete a few. It's not gonna bring everything back, including the ones that's already there. It's just gonna restore what you delete. So Option and hit the little plus. Boom. And there you go.
That's that. Yes. You have it. So you can go test it out for yourself if you have deleted.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Actually, how many of you have deleted sound effects from the default and don't have it? How many of you in the show?
I probably deleted on other profiles.
Yeah, I deleted the applause, but it was so easy to delete because it doesn't ask you, "Are you sure?"
Right.
It just deletes it.
It just deletes it.
It just trusts that
deletes
you
it.
know what you want to do in Ecamm, you know?
And also, there is a support article for that also. Support articles are the best. You just do some search, and you can actually do some Google search, and some of these things will pop up as well. So here it is here. Again, Option key or Alt, depending on your keyboard. Click on the plus button in the bottom left corner of the sound effects window, and they magically reappear.
Okay, you see, that's so great. I'm not the only one. Someone take away their sound. Okay, here we go. You see, Matt thought that it required a reinstall. Okay, Tatiana, okay, the cocker spiel. She likes that. Sammy's surprised. Matt is like, it's magic. Okay, and he deleted all the default sound effects a long time ago. Because you wanted to or by accident?
I'm sure I deleted them before. Yes. A lot of free sounds on the interwebs. Yeah. But these specific sound effects, for example, I've yet to come across them. I've heard one. I heard the applause somewhere, but I had never found out where to acquire them.
Yeah.
And there is the article there. Thank you, Mr. Moderator, for sharing that in the chat.
And that's what happened to me, right? So I deleted the applause and I couldn't find the exact one.
Right.
Right? It must have been Ecamm, what is it? Ecamm generated, just proprietary sound effects.
I don't know, but this is a very distinct sound effect. I heard it somewhere before, and I was like, that's the Ecamm sound effect.
But yeah, so there you have it. And then there are other our fam is just so resourceful, right? So resourceful. So there's Rainy Cajun with an amazing hack, right? With an amazing hack about lights, right? So if you order lights, it doesn't have to be Elgato, as you will see. It could be any other lights, and you can actually do this little trick. So let's go for it.
Damn. Right, so Rainy Cajun says, when Elgato chooses not to offer a grid mesh for their key lights, I take it on as a weekend arts and crafts project. The parabolic softbox is just for reference when you use the included grid. No, mine ain't perfect, but as Louis Vega, aka Mr. Camera Junkie, aka DIY Camera Dude, if it works, that's all that matters. Great job. That looks great.
Yeah.
I love the
Yeah,
makeshift
look at that.
DIY. That's pretty awesome.
Perfect. So if you just want to have your
And
little...
and it's true, right? So he's saying that you can get the aftermarket, those soft boxes with the grid and whatever for about that amount. I have one here. I have an Elgato key light right in front of me, and this soft box, it's I think it's called Defuse. You've seen it on Amazon. It's red. It has a red outline. It has the black grid on it. By like $60-$70. Right? So if the DIY works, go for it.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I love those things. I love those things. So yeah, so that is that. So too, fam, you go into sometimes, right? We go into I go into the Ecamm live community, and I read all the questions. There are so many awesome questions in there, right, from people, and then the little tricks that you find. So if you haven't gone through the Ecamm live community, go for a little ride in there.
Yep.
And check out all the great things, all the great posts. So speaking of great posts, fam, let's talk about Elon. Yeah, haven't heard his name for a minute.
Elon is in trouble with Brazil, y'all. Elon is in trouble with Brazil. So, Elon clashes with Brazil over X account restrictions. Elon Musk is under investigation in Brazil after defying a court order to restrict certain accounts on his social media platform X. The Brazilian Supreme Court ordered X to block accounts spreading misinformation, but Musk refused, vowing to lift all restrictions. This prompted an investigation into Musk for potential obstruction of justice and incitement. The dispute highlights the ongoing tensions around content moderation and free speech on global social media platforms. And to add a little sting to that, the Brazilian court has threatened to fine X $20,000 per day for each blocked account that is reinstated, which could lead X to lose all revenue in Brazil and potentially have to shut down its office here. And Brazil does have X users. So it's not just, we don't have X users, we could shut it down. They have X users in Brazil.
Yeah, I wonder if this information goes to him and he makes this type of decision. So does he have a team that, because I cannot see him as the as the CEO and the owner of the platform. Everybody goes like, hey, this and that, and then he's like, because they go and refer and Elon said, but somebody else has to be making the decisions. He's been all over the place with decisions making. So
I think he spoke on this himself and on X. Yeah. He's going head to head.
Like, I'm tired for him already. I'm tired for him. Like, you don't come with me with this stuff. Like, it's so it's just restricted accounts based on politics and things.
The question is who. So that's the thing. They're not saying who it is.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well, he has the money for it, I guess. He can just sit down and get this information from there. But yeah, Brazil's awesome,
yes.
By the way.
What will happen? Wait, so exactly. Mr. Moderator says, I hope he has to pay.
I mean, I don't know. The people just... sometimes I wonder what they do with all the money that they have. Like, why more money? What is it? Because the homeboy has a lot of money.
Yeah. So
say.
That's a developing story. So we'll see. Yeah. We'll see what happens next. If he does have to pay, or does he end up having to block those accounts?
But you know what? I don't know, but this is what I'm liking, right? I'm liking this. I don't know about Elon, but I'm liking this a lot. LinkedIn introduces CTV ads for B2B campaigns, which is amazing. So what does that mean, right? What does that mean? That means that we can generate like our videos and have the potential, this is for B2B, of course, have the potential of being shown on TV, right? So for companies who used to spend or had to have a big budget to display ads on TV, this is going to be even affordable, and they will be able to display it on Hulu, Netflix, or whatever whatever channel is participating in the ads, and have it on TV, present it to us, right? Just we've seen it a lot already, right?
Yeah.
You probably have seen it, so we can potentially, by we I mean us mere mortals, right, can have an ad shown on TV. And before that costs like what, $10,000, $15,000 a minute, and we're over here. So that is amazing. So LinkedIn is coming up with some great things for
LinkedIn
the platform.
is dropping fire.
Is doing the reels on the platform now for businesses, and now it's doing the CTV for B2B ads, and then opening the messaging.
Yeah, for this one here. So this is LinkedIn is rolling out company page messaging to all brands, and I didn't know that LinkedIn didn't have that feature. So basically now you can actually message directly and interact directly with the company page. So I didn't even know that feature. I thought that feature was already there.
For pages, for company pages, probably, I don't know, it wasn't. It was probably per profile. But these steps that LinkedIn is taking, I mean, if we are not on the platform, I mean, they just released Reels. So that's how far behind they are.
Yeah.
But it's also a great potential for us to explore even more the platform even more.
Definitely.
Right? So
And,
that is...
here's a sample here, for example. So here's a company page here, and you could just message directly with the company and interact with the company and interact on behalf of the company.
Yeah, so they can be contacting Ecamm directly instead of contacting Katie.
Right.
Yeah, but anyway, what do you all think about it? Is that something that you will use? But is that something, what do you think about? Do you have a company page? Let's go back though, because I saw some comments about Brazil and Elon. Fam is talking about it.
G. Albert, hello. Tried to see if you were live on LinkedIn, but it looked more like a pre-show. Now I'm with you on YouTube.
Hey,
you're in the
welcome
right
back.
place. Welcome back. Matt says, X has community notes to combat misinformation. Why does Brazil want more than that? Yeah.
Why?
That's a big why. Would like to know. Really would like to know what is behind that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, there are all these things that we don't know, and who knows what the eclipse is going to do now, because there are going to be certain things. Again, I believe in that 100%. That the energies affect us in different ways. So, for example, after the eclipse, I felt kind of tired. I don't know if it was because I was so elevated and then I got down afterwards. You said you felt tired a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Maybe from because we didn't have to use our glasses to look up, because once we had the glasses on, we couldn't see anything. So we literally had to look through the clouds. The clouds became the glasses. Maybe that's what happened.
That is all to say that we don't know what's going to happen. This is what people say sometimes, that things is after, right? The aftermath, depending on what sign you are and what you're made of in terms of signs and how the energies impact them. People make decisions that impact the world and those around it, right? Those around us, the decisions that we made based on those energies. So we will see things.
We will see
things.
Kirk Nugent, hello.
Oh my gosh, hey
Very
Kirk.
good to see you here. Daniel Chi, hello.
Daniel,
Very good to
hey.
see you here.
Daniel, I want to hear how it was for you. How was it for you all, the eclipse? Over here, we loved it.
Yes. And Samuel says, I had a nice 200 millimeter vintage zoom lens, getting a great shot. Got to share it over with ENN. You definitely do, Sammy. Definitely do.
If you have it out now, send it over to us.
Definitely would like to take a look at that. Yes, and for those of you tuning in, let us know, were you in the path of totality? Let us know in the comments.
And what did you feel? Because I'm telling you, I don't know what it was. It was probably all the hype, and but I was speechless for a second, believe it or not. I didn't know what to say. Fuljens and my son were talking, and I was just like, shh, because I just wanted to experience what it was like hearing the birds, and the birds were flying kind of confused a little bit because they were going back and forth from wherever they were heading or whatnot. And it got quiet, and then people in the distance started clapping
and cheering.
During when it got dark. It was a lot of emotions. So those emotions are going to be released one way or another. So stay tuned for the aftermath, right? That's what we're talking about.
Yep,
so let's see, where were you, Daniel? How was it? It was cloudy with a chance of nothing much. Oh snap! It was super cloudy here, but we were in the totality path, so we definitely saw darkness.
We saw some slivers in the sky, and it definitely got dark all around. Yeah.
Sammy, you can send it on
Yes, I replied.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah. It was a great experience. It was a super great experience. And speaking of experiences, Instagram fam. Adam, my friend Adam. Fuljens didn't know.
I was like, who's Adam?
I call him Adam because I think he's my friend, but in reality I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Manseri? Adam.
Exactly, right? So I'm like, Adam, my friend, he shared something. So what he was saying, he said, this is something that we know, right? The number of likes per post and views per reel are more important than follower count, as they give Instagram an indication of what content is relevant. And this is so important because sometimes we get too attached to those likes, to those followers, right? To the followers. And we're like, oh, we don't have enough followers. But an account with, 500, 600 followers could have billions and millions of views, right? And that's what they're talking about. So don't be discouraged. Continue your journey, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah, so that's great that Adam said that.
And then not just Instagram Reels. That applies for all the platforms.
Right, for everything. But he was specifically speaking of Instagram platform and how they are looking at how they measure those accounts and push content.
Yes.
So they push a content based on those likes per post and views and all of that great stuff. Yeah. Yeah. And then also speaking of that, right? Facebook also. So Facebook is making it even easier. And I noticed this, I think it was 2 days ago. I'm looking at a reel and I'm like, oh, this looks different. And the reel stay like something I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah.
They just snuck it in there.
They snuck it in there.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you all get that experience? Yeah, seeing the reels, how they, and you can
yeah, that feature I realized they have now. You can actually skim through it.
Yeah. Skim through it could happen.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah. So, for example, you can't do that on YouTube Shorts yet. You can't slide or skip through. I know on TikTok you can do it. Now on Facebook you can do it.
Right. So
Instagram allows
Instagram
it.
You can.
Yes,
Instagram you can. So that's what I was confusing. I'm like, so Instagram, you watch
they're
a reel.
They're all looking alike
they
now.
are looking alike. So it was like confused. I'm like, okay.
Confused.
With the Facebook, now you can slide it through and stop and then go forward the 10 or not. But before, you just couldn't. It was harder to do.
Yeah.
So there you go, Reels. Getting more used to it. Display. The real estate it looks better.
Yeah, the display definitely looks better. And then also too, this I did not come across yet. So they said that if you have a wide screen, if you have a horizontal video, you rotate it, it does. Oh, there's a full screen. So I did not come across that before, right? So if you notice that when she rotates it, there's a full screen option right there.
Did you update the app?
I have not updated Facebook. I thought this is just because everything else looks the same to me except for this feature right here. I did not come across this yet. So we'll see.
Yeah, and you remember this is why we just need to roll with it. Because remember the times, I mean, vertical is still a thing and shorts are still a thing. But remember how when people used to say that, okay, go for shorter content and make sure that you just have a minute or 2 minutes. Now look at this. Now all the platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, they're going for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10, 30 minutes now of content. And people are watching it.
Yeah.
And supposedly they're saying that it's because we're tired of just skipping now. We just want to stay still a little bit to experience, to consume the information without having to jump too much.
Right.
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know what's the thing right now because
you gotta tell me what you think about it, because you do
we went from long form content to short form, and then now we're going back, or we have the liberty of having either short form content, long form content. But I'm saying, like, how many minutes are you gonna keep adding every time? You know, so we went from what was it, 30 seconds? Was it 30 seconds the first time around?
Yeah,
it was just 30 seconds.
I think it's still
and
30.
And now some platforms go up to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like, what, did we get our attention spans back or something?
Well, that's what they're saying. They're saying that now people don't want to skip. They don't want to be skipping and watching different information.
Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4.
So those are like
workarounds. Yeah.
Right. So sometimes they just like
it's all a big experiment. Right? Because because that doesn't make sense, because we're so used to consuming the vertical format, and then we had to break it down to parts,
right,
to consume everything, in case our content was longer. But now it's like, okay, let's just expand it for you, and now you could post the whole thing. But
right.
I don't know.
Let's see what the fam is saying first. Let's see, because we see Eden. Hello.
Hello, Eden.
And Brother Reggie.
Brother Reggie is here. Eden says it was cloudy and we were only in the partial zone with tears. Brother Reggie, hello, good to see you here. Samuel, yes, we received the video. We'll share that with the fam in a few. It was 30 seconds.
It was 30 seconds.
I just do whatever.
Exactly. That's what it is. Like whatever.
Too much damn rules.
And it all depends on your viewers. If your viewers are consuming the content, the information, and they're staying for you, then by all means go for it, and don't abide by any rules, just like Johnny mentioned. But it's a thing that try it out, right? Experiment and see what happens, and then you make your decision based on that. And it will take a couple of tries first. Yeah,
because I don't know about the part 1, because I know there are some very popular videos on TikTok where they have to break it down to different parts and stuff like that. Sometimes I watch it, but I know I could speak for a lot of people that we consume a mixture of things. It depends on, it's all about the content, right? Whether it's good and we vibe with it, right? So it doesn't matter how long or how short it is.
Yeah.
And it's either we vibe with it or we support it.
But here's the thing though, speaking of that, so entertainment, right? Let's talk about entertainment. I love watching dog videos, or those jokes that the wives play on the husbands, that I'm about to record one with you. I like to watch those, and sometimes I just want to watch that specific video. I don't want to, and then I keep scrolling trying to find it. So when I find a video that gives me like 10 in one video, I'm there. I'm sitting there and I'm just watching it. I'm just watching it. I'm in it, and then I'm following them because I know they're gonna give me that. And then also with the dogs, it's the same thing. There's one going around where the lady is laying on the floor. I don't know if you all have watched it. It's just laying on the floor, and then the husband or the boyfriend walks by, and they just go hi, and then the husband just or the significant other just jumps from the bottom. I found one that had like 15 of them, and I'm cracking up. And that's it. That's all it took for me, right? I was fine there. So I guess it depends on the content, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. It depends on the context. So let's see. Yeah.
Let's share this footage from Samuel.
And the footage that we're gonna show you is Samuel caught the eclipse.
Yes, definitely. Looks pretty good. I'm trying to download it, but I'll just play it on screen share for you all. Here we go. Thank you, Sammy. Really nice. That is shot on 200 mil. 200 mil. Pretty
wow,
cool.
yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I thought that I was waiting for like the whole thing. I was waiting for it to go through.
9-second clip.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Look at that.
Yeah, I don't think Sammy had totality over there, right? Did you, Sammy?
Oh,
that
New
looks
Jersey.
that looks
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, that's great. And
Good job.
you said that was the FX30, Sammy, in the 200?
Yeah, so no, there was no totality over there.
Sammy, save that for Halloween. That's great. That's great for Halloween. The clouds and everything. Add some music to it.
Yeah.
And get it going. Hello, Nick. Hello, Micah.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome.
Oh, I'm loving that we're having some fam here because the game that we're playing today for the trivia is going to be a different type of trivia. It's going to be a fill in the blanks.
Fill in the
And
blanks.
you have to fill in the blank correctly for all three for you to receive the awesome prize.
Okay. So what are the rules? So let's say it's whoever gets whoever gets the first answer. Whoever answers first correctly, right? And you're gonna have to answer first correctly 3 times in a row.
I mean, they can answer all the because they can have 2 correct and it can be a tie, but then the third one could be the tiebreaker.
All right. So,
So I guess-
2 out of 3.
So 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3. So for example,
We'll see how this goes.
so for example, Nick is playing and Nick and Rainy Cajun are playing. So Rainy Cajun fills the first one correct and so does Nick, right? There's a tie.
Right.
Then in comes the second one. If then Nick might get it right, but Rainy Cajun might not get it right. So Rainy Cajun is already out, right? Because it's already 2. So then if there's all the other people who answer it, you know what I mean? Do you understand it?
We'll see.
No, fam. You have to understand it. You have to understand it because this is the game. Like you have to. It's a process of elimination, right? So 2 start and are head to head on tie, and then the next one answers it and it doesn't answer correctly. It already has 2 against 1 because one answered the right question, but the second one didn't. And then there's the last question. So if you answer all 3 questions correctly.
I just want to see it play out. We're just gonna jump in and see what happens.
No, you have to explain it because they have to win the prize. So let's see. Okay.
Listen.
Let's see. Okay. You have to explain it. Do you understand it? You have to understand it.
I do not explain it. I don't understand it, really.
Fam, do you understand it? Please say you do. We'll see about this one. Yeah, George, exactly.
You just tell me who the winner is.
Because it was easy to get the answer. So I made it a little bit more difficult. But then I explained it to you and you said you understood it, but then now you don't understand it.
I never said I understood it. I just put the trivia together. So you told me what it was.
There are 3 questions, fam. 3 questions. So one person needs to answer all 3 questions correctly. So all of you can play, but all of you have to, but the 3 questions have to be answered correctly. Yes? Are we here? Just give the prize to George. Give the prize to George.
Let's test out the first one.
No, we're not testing it out.
Because we doing just the first one, right? The first one, and then you said that let's say 2 people get the answer correctly, right? The first 2 people or the first 3 people get the answer correctly. Then what happens?
Okay. This is not complicated. The winner has to answer all 3 questions correctly. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. It's not complicated.
And if no one answers all 3 correctly, then we don't have a winner.
Then we don't have a winner. Okay. Yes, exactly.
So
then it rolls into next time.
That makes more sense, right? So whoever is participating, make sure you answer all 3 correctly, or there's no winner today.
Right, all 3 correctly. But however, somebody will win this because somebody will. Actually, I tested Fuljens. Let Let's do this.
This is video game related, and
Yes, this is a video game.
You know, growing up playing some games, we call things by certain terminologies, but then they have actual real things. So we'll see. Anyway, this is Mario. It's Mario Brothers. Good luck. And if not, you guess you have 40 seconds to.
Yeah, we'll give you extra time for that. So remember, no Googling, just test your skills, get your head in the game, and we'll give you.
Strick, I win. Okay, well, honor rules. We're just mercy. Aubrey, hello. Good to see you here. Good to see you. All right, good luck, everybody.
So we will give you a little mercy first, Fuljens. No, right here. We will give you a little mercy to get your fingers ready and your mind in the game, right before we start. So here we go.
All right, so here's the first one. Super Mario Brothers released in blank. What is the year? The original Super Mario Brothers release. Let's see.
This was inspired by. Oh, we can do this! Let's go, fam! Let's go!
All right, so.
Okay, so we're gonna pause, so we're gonna come back here. All right, so we're gonna choose from here. We have.
Well, are we gonna show the answer first?
Wait a second, babe. We have Sammy. Answered it. Let's see. Yeah, so Sammy is one. So Sammy goes to the next round.
But hold on. So by the way, everybody, the correct answer is 1985 is the correct answer. 1985. So we have Sammy.
Yes. And then we have K-Walk. Yeah, K-Walk.
All right. So we have two.
Okay, so we have two. So actually, everyone can. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let's do this. All right.
So now that we have that out the way, right?
Uh-huh.
So for example, Sammy and K-Walk, they got their answer correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So what about everybody else now?
They can still play.
And then what if they get those answers correctly and then Sammy and K-Walk doesn't get the next answer? So what happens?
They have to have, let's play the game. Let's play the game, because we're not going to analyze that, right? We're just in it. So the next question, here we go. Let's play the game.
Interesting.
This is alpha.
All right.
Here we go. In the first Super Mario Bros. Game, Mario's overalls color what color was it in the first Super Mario game? Here we go.
All right, the correct answer is they were red.
Yay! They were red.
All right. So we need some. Okay, so now for some clarity here.
Oh,
so
boy.
now what happens next now? Because a few people answered red. Rainy Cajun says rainbow. But we had a few reds.
Yeah, we had a few reds. However, Sammy and K-Walk are still in the running.
Okay.
Right? So they are still in the running because the rest of the fam answered this one only one correctly.
Okay.
So then we're going to go again and see what happens. So this is the tiebreaker, the last one, right?
Okay. So
again, this is an alpha
means
fam.
that both Sammy and K-Walk are in the lead because they both have two correct answers.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So now
let's play the game.
The final round.
Yeah.
The final round. Let's say they both get it correctly. It's a tie. Is it a tie?
We get there when we get there. So let's play the game. Here we go.
Right. Let's see.
Yes.
All right. Good luck.
This is an alpha, fam. This is an Alpha. Okay, let's go. This is it. All right.
There are blank levels total in the original Super Mario Brothers.
All right, fam. Okay.
$32.
All right.
32.
Okay, so is K-Walk answering after Sammy right away? Is that what's happening?
It could be.
Okay, so the two of you are running. So this is the tiebreaker.
So is the tiebreaker whoever answered first? Is that what it is?
Well, it could be because we're in
like
alpha.
the regular trivias?
Yes. Yes! You see?
We're making it up as we go along.
Again, this is alpha, right? I just wanted to try to see how it went because it was I think it was fun.
It was good. It was fun. Confusing, but
it wasn't confusing. It was confusing to you, but it wasn't confusing.
I just don't know about it's like as if, you know, from the first round, whoever, you know, gets the, you know, to answer the correctly, basically isn't it like everyone else kind of eliminated from there?
Isn't everybody eliminated when they answer the question, right?
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same thing. It's just like here are 3 questions to make it longer.
So it's just like a longer trivia.
Yeah.
Versus like how we have a normal trivia.
Exactly.
Whoever answers correctly the first time.
That's it.
Everybody else is eliminated. So
it's the same thing.
You just have 2 additional rounds. You work a little harder for your Ecamm merch. All right, makes sense.
That's right. That's what it is. So
sense.
okay, but we would like to hear from you, right? What do you think about this type of trivia? Would you like this trivia that is like this? Do you have any suggestions, or do you like the trivia that is just one question? Let's see, because this is alpha, right? So we will do the better next Monday. Let's see. But again, right now it's a tiebreaker.
We have to inform Paul that we're doing these things so he could drink an extra shot of espresso on those ENNs that we have these.
It's actually not confusing. It's not confusing at all.
No, it's not.
It's not confusing.
It makes sense. It's just a longer version of the trivia.
Yeah. So here we go. So
basically, we just have instead of one trivia, one winner. It's a 3-part trivia with 2 potential winners.
Yeah. But then the one who answers the first, like you said, which you just helped out with that, is that, or we could have a tiebreaker.
So is the rest of the fam going to be providing lifelines? Because let's say Sammy moves on. It's like, yo, Sammy, the correct answer is this. You should answer this. Is there a lifeline or something?
It could be. Who knows?
I guess if we coming up as we go along, the fam should be able to come up with how to answer it as we go along.
You know, I like this. Wait. Okay. Thank you, Matt. Okay, I like this. Maybe 5 questions with the winner answering 3 correctly. That could have definitely happened with this game because we had tons of other questions. Or, let's see. Haven't won Ecamm merch since early 2022, Sammy. Sammy, you got this.
You're good now.
Yeah.
Right. Lifeline, phone a friend. the fam could come up with that stuff on the fly also. It's fair game. It's fair game.
Listen, but oh my gosh.
Roy, hello, good to see you here.
Hi, Roy, but K-Walk and Sammy were tied up all the way to the end. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. And K-Walk was guessing. She said she was guessing. She's never played the game.
Good guesses. I hate brackets.
What is that?
Like a tournament. That's basically what that was kind of.
We're bracketing here, Roy. Sorry. So yes, Sammy, Sammy likes 1 question, and Matt says maybe 5. We can do 3 with a tiebreaker. Perhaps. Yeah? But today's winner with all of that is Sammy, right? Because Sammy answered all three first.
We're going by the
one who answered first.
Yeah, the original format where whoever answers first is the winner. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, Sammy answered right before. Sammy's answer came in before K walks, so that's got.
Here we go. Okay, so.
Not bad for the first try.
Right? I think it's good. All right, fam. All right, so you're agreeing because now I'm going to really implement this, right? You're agreeing that we should have 3 questions and 1 tiebreaker.
If needed.
Mm-hmm. Like today, we could have had a tiebreaker for Sammy and never.
I mean. Right, but if we're going by whoever answers first, is there a need for the tiebreaker?
True.
Right.
Okay.
So basically, that's kind of just adding a fourth trivia question.
Got it.
Making you guys work harder.
I mean, but okay. So let's see what's happening. Okay. So Sammy, yes. K-Walk was gonna answer blue, but then since he had blue in the picture, you should pick red. I was telling Fuljens, I'm like, well, what color are the overalls that you put on him?
Right. No, I made sure. I made sure. Hold on. Yeah, I made sure that was the blue ones.
Okay, so let's see. So Sammy, yes, you gotta know what you won.
Yes, what does Sammy win?
Yes, the Creator Backpack. We haven't given that away, and now with the Creator Backpack, it's pretty awesome. Gonna give you a visual. It is Fuljens has it, and he really enjoys using it.
So much that we did a photo shoot. Mm-hmm. And here it is here. This is the Ecamm Fam embroidered snap back. Wait, that's a cap. That's Lionel with the hat. Hold on, but that's the bag that we're referring to. Where is the actual? There it is.
There it is, your bag.
There it is. Imagine, create, repeat bag. Sammy, congratulations. Yes, bring it to B&H with you.
Wait, it's not there yet. There we go.
Yeah, what happened to the photos?
I'm not sure, but there's the backpack.
There it is. So Samuel, I'm pretty sure if Paul gets over his headache, but before that,
fine.
You can contact marketing at ecamm.com. That's marketing at ecamm.com.
Yeah.
And Paul will also notify marketing for you.
And Sammy is let me see if I can pronounce this because I have it in Spanish, but it's impermeable. Impermeable. I think so. The water doesn't get through.
Waterproof?
No, but it's a word. I want to use the word impermeable.
I say water resistant.
Water resistant, but it's I wanted to say the fancy word. But yes.
I'm gonna Google it.
And it works because when we were doing the photo shoot, it was
snowing
a lot in the bag. Fuljens had to put it on the floor for a minute.
I think you're gonna be able to hear it.
Impermeable. There we go. I'm gonna use a fancy word. Impermeable, right? It's impermeable. You buy it.
Impermeable.
Okay. All right. So yes, Sam, we bring it to B&H and also take a picture. That will be amazing if you took the picture of the bag at B&H with some equipment in there.
Yes.
Okay. So.
Roy is playing the game as we speak.
Roy, you're playing the game. Yes.
Roy is like in a.
Okay, wait. Paul had a suggestion. So Paul says, if you have a tie, just put the name in the spinning wheel.
True. You want to enhance your game? You want to take your game to the next level? Bring out a spinning wheel, put it on the desk. Pick out a name from the hat.
Okay.
Don't give ideas because we just might do something like that.
No, stay tuned because now that we know we have the rules, this is what we wanted to play live to make sure how it played out because you don't know how things are going to work out until you actually implement it. Mm-hmm. So I was testing Fuljens this morning and the questions that I first had, Fuljens was like giving the names that he knew,
Right.
not the names that I was getting, because I don't play those games, so I was just like, Fuljens, what is this? And he was getting the urban ones, right? You weren't getting the real ones. You were getting the street names. You were getting the street names.
Yeah, like for example, what was it?
The star, the super thing.
It's the Starman or a superstar. We'll just call it the Star. It's a star.
It's like, it's a star. And I'm like, it's called the Starman.
The Starman. There's nobody gonna get that one right. That's why it's not even there. Starman. Nobody was gonna get that right.
Okay. So looks like George and Tatiana are going to have to buy their own bag. Oh my gosh, the shade. Okay.
Those of us with accent, there are some words we.
And Principal Walker, the reason why I chose Pac-Man actually was because I'm like, you know what? My sister used to play Pac-Man and my brother used to play Pac-Man. So it's like, okay, a game that anybody can play. So I'm like, I want to give everyone a chance. And it was amazing that you and Sammy were just like, you were in it. So I'm like, yes. So Miss Pac-Man next.
We'll try the old school. I failed miserably. What was it?
What's Pong?
Huh? Pong is the one where you have a line here and a line here, and then this little the little ping pong ball, and just going boop boop. Just you. It's very old. It's like one of the.
Okay.
Hold on, let me show you.
No, but invisibility star. Yes, exactly. That one was like what?
Yeah. It was
what was it that made him invisible?
And it's like a star. I just call it a star.
And they were calling it
Starman.
A Starman, and they were calling
Superstar.
something
The superstar.
the warp room. Whenever you went to get some additional lives.
I just call that the hidden level. Let's call it warp room. The pipe was called something. The pipe is not called
the warp.
pipe.
Yeah, it was called
What
the
the
warp
hell?
or
It's
something.
called a pipe.
So it's like, okay, it has to be something that everyone knows. So if
That's Pong. Right.
Okay. Well, we will see. Stay tuned for what's going to happen next week. And next week, we're going to have Matt with us. Matt is going to be our guest, so he is going to be playing with us live. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be great. He's going to be talking to us about his leap into tools and tactics session and what it's going to be about. So it's going to be a quick sneak peek of that.
Matt also gave us a lot of fun facts as well.
He did.
It's
gonna be fun.
Can use that for some trivia.
We could, but we're testing the skills in Ecamm and gamification. So here we go.
Yeah.
So we will see what happens. So all right, Sammy. So now you know what to do. Just send an email to marketing@ecamm.com and just say that you won and you're so excited about it because you haven't won a thing since 2022.
Oh man.
So today is your day. Eclipse Day. You capture that great footage and you won a bag.
There you go. For B&H.
For you, yes.
For B&H.
There we go.
Perfect.
I think Pizza Hut is still. I think there's a Pizza Hut here.
I think so.
Yeah, I think you can still dine there.
I think so.
Yeah. But anyway, fam, this has been awesome. Thank you so much for playing with us and allowing us to alpha test this game with you so that we can bring it next week.
Wait, is alpha or beta?
It was alpha because we tested it. We didn't know. Beta is gonna be next time to see if the actual the one goes first, right? Because what if 3 people answer or 4 people answer correctly? So we were still testing it. So we got it out of alpha. We're in beta, and then when we see how it really works without any questions, that's going to be released.
Beta is better.
Here we go.
David Hunt is also saying, I haven't won anything since 2022.
The blanket. That was the last thing he the blanket.
Oh, wow.
I even forgot there was a blanket. I didn't need a blanket,
You
Sammy?
can't blanket?
Okay. I didn't even know we got blankets.
Hmm.
We probably did. Well, good for you, Sammy, that you got blankets, and I didn't even. Good for you, Sammy. Yes. Awesome. All right, fam. So remember that creator camp is you already saw it. Is there 22 days until the tickets go live? So make sure that you're ready because the tickets are limited, and this creator camp is going to be off the hook because we already had some amazing ideas, and it went amazing last year. So this year is going to go all out in terms of the fam and how the logistics go, all of that amazingness. So
And just to be in one space, all in person, that's the best thing. And also, we're gonna have some more headshot sessions, right? Some more
Yes.
headshots. I love seeing all those headshots pop up and just being used for different reasons. That's gonna be awesome.
yeah, so camp is 190 days away, but the tickets, 22 days for the tickets to go on sale. Yeah, 22 days for tickets to go on sale.
And they sell out fast.
Yeah, if you go to the Creator Camp link, you will see it. Yeah, the Creator Camp link website, you will see that's 22 days in some hours. I don't know the hours, but
There's a countdown.
yeah, there's a countdown for it. So 22 days until the tickets go on sale. I'm finding it now. It's in the email from this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. There we go. All right. Thank you so much, fam. Thank you for being here with us. Glad that you experienced the eclipse, whatever percentage it was, because it was an amazing thing for all of us. And I'm hoping you get a great rest of the week and an amazing night. We will see you next Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And here is Fuljens with a countdown. Here we go.
Yeah, we got 22 days, 13 hours, 51 minutes, and counting. Shout out to Marshall Fox. It's like this logo is just going to keep getting better and better every year. That is dope. That is really dope.
Sorry, I was just reading about Messenger. Yes, that is a great graphic.
Yeah,
It's a
shout
really
out to
great
Marshall
graphic.
Fox. That looks beautiful. That is definitely beautiful. Oh man, nostalgia. Nostalgia. I didn't see this website yet. I didn't see this yet. Oh look.
Headshots, fam.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it
man.
goes on sale
Cannot
in
wait.
22 days. So make sure that you count it out and get your tickets.
That's so dope.
All right, fam. Thank you so much for being here. We will see you on Monday, but you know that there are tons of great live streams going on for the rest of the week. So tune into that. My name is Anna Hill,
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
and you're watching Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. Have a great night.
Bye.
Dale alguien una leche. Dale alguien una leche. De la leche. Achoda 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 leche. Dale alguien una leche. alguien una leche.